Hello, I'm Ryan Poole, the very proud principal at Lexington High School, and I'm excited to talk with everybody about the work that we've been committed to this fall with the development and the articulation of a profile of a Wildcat. It's more important than ever that we get very focused on the outcomes that we hope all children leave the Lexington One system with, and especially during their 4 years here at Lexington High. You'll see from some of our graduates that those have been developed here very effectively at Lexington, but what we want to do is name them and start getting incredibly intentional around these 4 profile components in order for all students to be prepared for a future that may not be defined yet. And we develop these around 4 ideas: scholarship, skills and strategies, self-awareness, and stewardship. These are important concepts for all of us, and they serve as kind of a guidepost or a North Star for our teachers and our classes when we develop what it is that we're going to teach, for whom we teach, and how we go about teaching it.
The first component is scholarship. It's about the enduring knowledge that students need to know to be successful in the class they're in now, their next class, or possibly in a field they want to pursue in the future. Scholarship is about what it is that the students need to know within each subject area and how that will benefit their future.
My name is Wes Helton. I graduated in 2015 from Lexington High School, and now I'm a corporate lawyer. Teachers here at Lexington High School, especially the English department, really pushed me to reach my full potential and taught me how to write clear and with more detail, and that really gave me a leg up in college and helped me get to where I am today as a corporate lawyer. I went to Ole Miss after college and enjoyed it there, and was really given a leg up because of the reading and writing skills I learned at Lexington High School, and those 2 areas are what I excelled in college, so I decided to go to the University of Georgia School of Law and decided to face the hardest challenges that law had to offer, and thought that doing big law and corporate big law in New York City would be an interesting pathway that the skills I learned at Lexington High School provided me.
In addition to scholarship, the future is requiring that our graduates have more skills than maybe ever have been needed in the past. Things like being able to communicate, critically think, have creativity, adaptability, and flexibility. These are all things they learn inside and outside of their class that allows them to work with a team. It is what they need for their career and really what the world needs from our kids. In classes, we are hoping our students develop these things and then can transfer those skills to other situations. And really, it's what our future needs in addition to content taught at LHS.
Hi, I am Emmy Corman. I am the class of 2022. I graduated last spring, and currently I'm a freshman at Clemson University. I am doing a major in biochemistry and a minor in animal and veterinary science. Here at Lexington, I really had to focus on how to create a schedule for myself, and I quickly realized that I needed to be organized, I needed to be efficient with the way I studied, and so Lexington taught me how to study. So coming into college, I was prepared, I knew how to do it, and because of that, going into college, I kind of understood what I was getting into, and I was really, really eager and prepared. I feel like I definitely have a leg up on other college students going into college, just because I understood what it was like to be independent. I really learned how to be a good communicator to a lot of my peers. I kind of took that role of breaking these big concepts down and teaching them in a way that they would understand.
Another purpose of school throughout history is about helping students discover things about themselves. Future leaders can look back to experiences they had in high school and say, I didn't know I had that in me, but high school gave me the opportunity to become a part of the band, or a captain of a sport, or start a club. We hope that over the course of 4 years, the graduates know a little bit more about themselves and learn to appreciate the diversity and differences of those around them, while finding their own voice and passion.
My name is Sarah Holthouse. I graduated in 2022, and I'm currently studying at Duke University. So I think that the IB program definitely helped shape my advocacy and who I am as a person, especially from the global perspective that IB as a program takes. In our classes, whether that be history or literature, we were always considering different perspectives. The biggest area where I was able to learn about myself and what I'm passionate about is whenever I started my Amnesty International chapter here at Lexington High School. I started that chapter my sophomore year in high school. Starting that chapter really made me realize what I'm passionate about, and it's something that I'm currently pursuing right now at Duke. I'm doing a certificate in human rights, and I plan to work in human rights nonprofit field. So sort of starting that Amnesty International chapter really just helped me find what I'm passionate about, and it's going to continue into the rest of my life. So one thing that I'm really proud of from my Amnesty International chapter is that our Lexington High School Amnesty chapter in 2021 was actually named by Amnesty International the student group of the year for 2021, which was a really, really big moment for us, especially because, you know, we're just some small Amnesty International chapter in Lexington, South Carolina, and there are 600 student chapters in the country. And so to actually be recognized by Amnesty International for the creative and effective activism projects that we were able to carry out, even with such a small group but very passionate people, meant a lot and really showed us that what we were doing matters, and that it was making a difference, that we were being seen.
Another one of these historical purposes of school is that through education, we make our future better. This brings us to our last component of the learning profile, stewardship. We hope that our students, through their time here at LHS, learn that their content and the skills they learn along their discovery of themselves and their passion ultimately all matters, and that they matter, and the future will be better from their contributions. We see this with the fundraisers, service hours, and drives we do here at the school, that students discover their impact and what they do matters. We hope this will be a lifelong imprint on them in this idea of stewardship.
Hey, my name is Cooper Reynolds. I graduated from Lexington High School in 2019, and I'm currently a senior communications public relations major at Anderson University, and I serve as student body president there. Here at LHS, I was actually in the band program and the marching band program. So with that, we had a lot of different service opportunities, whether that was helping out with different auditions and being a page, or setting up food for events for other students and things like that. I also served with Students in Action. I was part of one of the first groups of students here that got to go to the National Jefferson Awards in DC. So we helped support Cancer of Many Colors and do the Linking Lexington events that have grown to the what they are today. The way service translated over to college for me is when I got in my freshman year, I ran for Student Body Senate, which is a whole service-oriented position. So you're learning how to plan things and work with others when you're not paid and when you're not expected to, was a huge aspect that translated over into college. Service in my life, I think, has played a huge role in helping me to develop social skills, and then also just networking abilities. There's some events that I've been asked to work in college that have provided some great connections for maybe future employment or future growth opportunities. So that's one of the benefits of service, and then also just the satisfaction that you're helping someone out.
So as we developed a profile of a Wildcat, what we want to see is every class building in a balance that develops students in all of these ways, so that when they walk across the stage, when they're ready to go on to their next step, they are scholars, they are skilled, they're aware of who they are and what they want, and they know they matter and they make a difference in the world. So it's not an either or for us. The profile is about bringing it all together as a balance of all these purposes, and we're excited to do that work.